Hi, it's Chris and Goran from PickDogs.com here with your free pick in the Belgium versus Portugal Euro 2021 round of 16 soccer matchup on June 27, 2021. We have tons of content over at PickDogs.com, so make sure you go over and check it out. And we do more free pick videos than anyone, so subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up. I'll go on two of the more well-known and bigger fan bases that are left in the Euro tournament. Belgium and Portugal square off in the round of 16. What do you think is going to go down in this one?
Yeah, this is the matchup to watch this weekend. And we could have seen in the group stage that Belgium is not yet at top of their level. They're not playing the best they can. They need quite a few chances to score a goal, as we could see in that game against Finland in the last round. They scored from an own goal actually, and then they scored the goal in the 84th minute for the 2-0 win. But I honestly think Belgium is just warming up. I think Lukaku is playing better and better. Hazard is getting back into form. De Bruyne is playing well, even though he was injured for that first game. But I think they need to get a little bit more focused in the attacking and try to use more of their chances, or even create even clearer one. But I think they are the better team here. They are ranked number one in the FIFA standings for a reason. And Portugal on the other side, they were not allowed to lose in that game against France if they wanted to advance to the next stage, and they were saved by two penalty kicks. And aside from those penalty kicks, they didn't do much. And their defense didn't look that great, especially in that second goal France scored. But I know people are gonna say that Portugal has Ronaldo and whatnot. I don't know. He scored 5 goals. He's the leading a goal scorer in this tournament. But you gotta remember that I think 3 of those 5 goals were from the penalty shots. So he might have a good game here if he will have enough space to do something. But I think Belgium is going through here. I think we're gonna see quite a few goals in this game as well, but I'm gonna stick to Belgium in over 2.5 or plus 300.
That is some great value at plus 300, and take this with a grain of salt. And it's not often that Goran and I butt heads, but I'm actually gonna look at Portugal to qualify in this one. As much as I've bashed this Portugal team over the course of this tournament, part of it just being on spite alone. This actually isn't a terrible Portugal team, and I looked at Belgium and just all the results from their group stage matchup, and the game they had the toughest time with, that I think personally, was that the game against Denmark. When Denmark went up 1-0, they went up early, and it took Kevin De Bruyne, who was making, I believe, his tournament debut in that match, off of the bench, to really just basically carry the team and lifted them to the victory. But you look at the stats in that game. Possession was almost even, which is not something you would normally consider when you just look at Belgium and Denmark just on the surface. If you just walk into a room and you see Belgium and Denmark just flat out, you don't look at any numbers, you're probably going to think, oh, well, Belgium probably dominated possession, they probably dominated the game. It was 53% possession for Belgium, but Denmark outshot Belgium 21-6. It was 5-5 in terms of shots on goal, and I know those are the ones that matter. But just seeing the onslaught that Denmark put Belgium through and had Belgium on the back foot for a lot of that a lot of that matchup, it just shows me that teams can come at Belgium, and you can, at least go on the front foot a little bit. And we've saw, how Portugal could counterattack. When you said the Portugal counterattack goal in one of their previous group stage games was one of the best counterattack goals you had ever seen. But I just think that Portugal, they're going to be a tough team to break down. This game's all going to come down to which team doesn't make the first mistake in defense, because I could easily see this being a game where 1 goal is the difference, maybe 1-0 either way. But I think that if this goes to extra time, you've got to go with the team that's better versed in these set piece penalty shot scenarios. And to me, I think that's Portugal, especially with Ronaldo over the ball. So I'm going to look at Portugal to advance. You're giving us even money, and that's the way I'm going to look in this one. But Gordon, do you want to do a recap?
Yeah, I gotta agree. I know Belgium hasn't been playing well in that group stage. They really took a lot of chances to score those goals, but I think in this game, Belgium will be dominant in the possession, and that's something Portugal can't really handle, as we could have seen in their game against Germany. Even though they got ahead, they scored that counter-attack goal. It took half an hour for Germany to turn it around completely. And I'm not saying Portugal is a bad team. Let's just make that clear. And I know this kind of reminds of that 2016 Euro Cup where they also skated through the group stage and at the end won the whole tournament. But their defense is not nearly as good as it was back then, and I think that will be the main reason Belgium will go through in this one. I'm gonna stick to Belgium and the over, and you have Portugal to qualify. So I guess we are going against each other in this one.
One of us is going to be right in terms of the final result, and I think that's all that matters in this one. But if you're looking for our best bets, the games that we absolutely love and the ones we have our money on, you can find those in the premium area over at the website. Just go to pickdogs.com, click on the premium picks tab at the top of the page. You can get Goran's best bets, my best bets, as well as best bets from some of the other top handicappers in the world. If you're looking for even more free picks, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us for our live show every day at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the drive-thru. We give out tons of free picks on those shows, so make sure you subscribe to our channel, join us, and smash the like button.